Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome back to another video of me, William Ramsey HD. Welcome back to part 4 of my team driver career mode on the 2021 F1 game. As you can see here, we are just getting into the gist of the things. We had some updates on the car today for Azerbaijan, and we had some failed updates as well. As you can see, the barge boards on the screen, they failed during quality control. So we're going to have to rebuild our resource points, and we're going to go into practice 1, 2 and 3 and see if we can get the price down of them, so we can readjust the price so we can afford to run that program again, to see if we can get that update up and running. As you can see on the screen here, this is the little mini game version of practice now, so I don't have to do the tedious task of doing this in the actual practice session. I find it kind of fun and kind of something new for people that don't really play F1 games. It's almost like it's for someone like me who wants to just get racing. It's good to have, you know. It's a quick and easy thing, so we're not missing out on R&D objectives. As we're finishing up the R&D practice mini game now, we're just going to go to the acclaim screen. Me and Markelov did pretty damn well in this stage, and we done well to get the developments we needed. As you can see, the rear wing outer strakes and the engine cover, ignition system, we done well on as well to lessen the price. Ignition system, again, we got to go down as well, and we are doing okay on the claim level. But the thing is, we've got to do, we might need to see if we can boost some acclaim, you know, maybe do some challenges, because I believe it boosts acclaim if we do different sort of challenges, if they're given to us. So as you can see here, we're just developing the car, and basically we're going to put the barge board again, and hopefully it should go through this time, and we should get it for the Canadian Grand Prix. So it should be alright, and we'll have it for the French Grand Prix as well. That will definitely help us, because that's a very power hungry aerodynamic track. So we've spent all our R&D points now, and we're just looking what we can upgrade in the future. So we're basically going to get ready for qualifying now. It looks like we're all set for qualifying. We're the third to last best team, so we've just got to kind of like hit and hope for the rest of the season and just do bits where we can. I do like my helmet design. Guys, if you want me to change my helmet design or change the car design, let me know down in the comments if you want to see something different. Because if I ever get bored of this design, I can always change it up. As we go into qualifying now, we're in Q1. We've got 14 minutes to go in the session, and this is our first flying lap. And to be the bearer of bad news, as you can see, the car is I think it's just a case of that I still haven't got used to this iteration of the game yet, because I'm still finding my way, you know. I've not been banging out the game as much as I'd want to. It will be the case of coming in one morning from work, recording, and that's it, if you know what I mean. Like, obviously, because I'm not doing the practice sessions, I'm not like getting the most out of it like I should, but I'm doing okay. But as we're gonna come up to the line here, finish our first lap, we're gonna set a banker lap, and it's gonna be P4 at the moment. And as you can see here, we just scraped through to Q2, so there's improvements there. As we go to Q2, guys, we're on our first flying lap, and it's in the rain, and it will be the first time we've experienced rain on this game, and I must say it's a lot harder than F1 2019 and F1 2020. You can see me here going through the fast speed fast corner chicanes here, and I can just about keep the car in a straight line. So it's just a case of I might have to dedicate a couple of days away from FIFA and Call of Duty to start banging out this game a bit more and getting to grips with the handling system as we go P6 in Q2, and we've got 10 minutes to go. And we finish P13, guys, as we go to the race.
With controversy behind the safety car, last second overtakes, and a historic podium for Williams and for Lance Stroll. So let's find out what lies in store for us this year. It's time for the Azerbaijan Grand Prix. The Baku City Circuit measures roughly 6 kilometers and is made up of 20 corners and 2 DRS zones. The circuit winds around the narrow city, through the old town, and even brushes against the city's medieval walls. However, as beautiful as the setting is, this track is also a ferocious technical challenge, where the smallest of mistakes could lead to catastrophic consequences for all of our drivers. Anthony Davidson joins me once again in the commentary box, and it's fantastic to have you with us here today, but I'm curious, as a man with experience out on the track, how do you stop those pre-race nerves from becoming overwhelming when you're lining up on the grid?
But from the moment qualifying's over, you start to feel the adrenaline in your body build up and the buzz in your stomach as you anticipate the run down into turn 1. It's all a bit like going into battle, and the unknown situation makes you nervous. Those pre-race nerves are a good thing. The day you don't have them means that you don't care anymore. And of course you have to make sure that all the procedures are second nature to you, so that they're not taking up too much of your capacity.
Before we begin, let's take a quick look at the grid lineup for today's race. Valtteri Bottas lines up on pole position, and P2 goes to Daniel Ricciardo, a strong showing from the Australian. As we continue through the rest of the grid today, we have Norris, Perez, Charles Leclerc and Tsunoda, Vettel, Ocon, Hamilton and Fernando Alonso, Stroll, Verstappen, they've taken a grid penalty, Williams and Giovinazzi, Mick Schumacher, Sainz, George Russell and Pierre Gasly. They'll be starting further back after an earlier grid penalty. Latifi, Mazepin, Markelov and Kimi Raikkonen finishes off the grid. That's it then, it's time to go racing as we head to trackside for today's race.
So guys, we go to 5 red lights for the Azerbaijan Grand Prix, and we get a really good start here. We're going to go down the outside of Lance Stroll. What a move that is, and go round the outside into the inside there, clatter Alonso on the wall, and we're side by side with the 7-time champ Lewis Hamilton here, and we're going to go into turn 2 here and go down the inside. What a move that is, and we've just pinned the 7-time world champion. Get in. As we go later on that lap here, we get a move done on Sebastian Vettel. Try go around the outside of Ocon and then go over the curb and hit Vettel on the wall by accident here, as Lewis Hamilton is on our arse. And this has been a very hectic lap 1, and we're going to make a move on Sebastian Vettel into turn 1. And he goes a bit wide, we knock him out wide. Hamilton gets past him as well. This is going to be a battle for the ages as we move on to lap 3 now. We've got our ERS on, trying to catch Ocon in front of us. As Lewis Hamilton passes us here, we're going to get a bit of the extra sexy slipstream here. Go down the outside. What a move that was. That was absolutely amazing. There's no stopping me and Hamilton. We're cutting through the field as he passes us again, and we're going to do the opposite move, send it down the inside. You've been done, mate. Send him back to the lockup. Let's go. As we move on to lap 5 now, guys, we're gonna go into the pits, but we're gonna make Hamilton think we're staying out by making the move on Perez. As we're in his slipstream with ERS, we're gonna go to as if we're gonna go in the inside line, and we're actually gonna go into the pits. Hamilton was going in anyway, so he's literally on us. He's literally on us 100%, and he's not moving. Hopefully that might have held him up a bit, I'm not too sure, but we obviously lost places in the pit stop here, and we come out in front of him. We come out in front of Lewis Hamilton here, and we're in P16. Ain't too shabby. Ain't too shabby here. As we go further into lap 6 after our pit stop here, and we need to get these cars out the way fast, as we're gonna send it. We don't even pass cars there. Danny inside and Nicholas Latifi here. What a pass that was. And now in front of us, I believe Kimi Raikkonen has a problem. Or is it Giovinazzi? I cannot see in front. Yes, it's Giovinazzi there. He's out the race, and he nearly caused that a really bad accident there. As we're going to get the tow from Artem, our teammate, down the home straight. And we are going to send it, dive bomb or us, down the middle of 3 cars. What was that? That was absolutely amazing, guys. What a pass that was. As we move on to lap 13, guys, it's looking pretty. We're doing pretty well in the race. We're in P9. I wish we could be a little bit faster, maybe to be in like the P5s or P6s. But the race is going really well at the moment. The pace isn't amazing, but I'm feeling a lot more confident in my racecraft, if you know what I mean. Like how I'm making moves and stuff. I'm not making too many mistakes, and it's going really, really well at the moment. I wish, as I said again, I wish I could be quicker. I wish I could be the staple of the pack, but I just don't think the car's got it in me at the moment. As we move on to the end of lap 14, I believe we're going to come in for our next pit stop, as we got Gasly behind us, and we need a bit of fuel saving because we underfueled the car. We could do with a safety car here, but we're going to fly into the pits. We're going to strap on a set of the medium tyres, and we're going to see what we can do from here. We're in P10 now, obviously, because Stroll's passed us as well, because he's coming out of the pits. We've got Verstappen, Sainz and Perez. They're really out of position here. Like, some of the top guys are not doing very well today, if you know, like Hamilton as well. It's almost like they're having an off day, which is good to see, you know. It's good to see that the AI is making more mistakes, you know. It's good for the game cycle of, like, people. Like, if you're playing on a higher difficulty, it's better that you get different people winning races, you know. As Carlos Sainz pulls up with an engine problem, and this was what I was just saying, like, it's good that we're getting like more AI DNFs, you know. It's good for a story perspective of what you're trying to tell as a content creator in a championship. And we gain another place in P12. As we move on to lap 20, guys, we're in position 9, and Hamilton is on our ass again. He's actually got a really good toe out of this long left hand here. He's going to try to send it down the outside, and he's connected with a wall. And he's out the race, guys. As we're going to go to a replay here, he sends it down the outside. I didn't even close in on him, and he's out the race. I didn't get a penalty, guys. He just sent it, and now he's out the race. Through no mistake of his own, we're going to go into the pits with 6 laps to go, and we're going to strap on a set of the super soft tyres. It might be a big gamble, but I'm just going to do it as I did last. I know I lost out last race at Monaco. If you haven't seen that, guys, go and watch that video. And yeah, we're going to strap on a set of the soft tyres, and we've got 5 laps to do something. Hopefully we can get in the points, which would be very nice. And as we come out the pits, we cross the safety car line, so we're lucky we didn't get a penalty there. So yeah, as we fast forward to lap 24, and the safety car is coming in. I'm not too close to Verstappen at the moment. I was doing a lot of tyre warming in the middle of the lap, so I've done a bit of catching up. So I did take a bit of tyre life out of the tyres. So we're getting ready to go now, prepared to overtake, and we're absolutely sending it down the inside of Max Verstappen and Alonso and Perez. What a move! 3 cars in one corner again is unreal, guys. As we're going to go to the 2 laps later here, we're chasing down Sebastian Vettel into this long right-hander, and we send it and we get the move done. As guys, we move on to lap 26, coming down to the home straight. What a race this has been. I know people might say that it was my fault with Hamilton, but we come home in P8. It was a very, very positive race, I must say. Very, very positive, guys. We did pretty damn well. The driver days Kimi Raikkonen, but guys, let me know down in the comment section, who do you think was at fault for that crash? Was it me or was it Hamilton? I personally believe it was Hamilton's, because he just sent it for no reason down the outside when you know no one passes there, and he crashed himself out the race. So, and there's nothing I could have done to stop that. Maybe bounce over the curb and then ruin my race, because I would knock the wings off. So yeah, that's it. It's good to see different people on the podium, you know. We've got Ricciardo on the podium, we've got Norris, and obviously one of the Mercedes, Bottas, at the front. So it's good to see different podiums. It's really, really good to see different podiums. It's something from the norm, you know. It feels really good. Like early reviews on this game, I must say, it is a great game. There is some glitches here and there, but I do really enjoy the game. I've got to play it a lot more, as I said earlier, as we're still getting absolutely owned in our rival battle with Norris. He's absolutely kicking our ass at the moment, as we get another payout for our sponsor, and we had damage as well to the car, so maybe that's why we wasn't amazing. So as you saw that screen just then, we set a solution for the driver tunnel, so that will increase our aerodynamics as well, as we're just setting up a reaction training camp before the next weekend. I don't know what race it is next, I'm not too sure, but as we're just gonna go on an upgrade spree now. We've got 3.47 million to spend, and we're just gonna upgrade the chassis facility and the personal facility. I think we delved into maybe doing the marketing as well. I believe we done the marketing as well. Yeah, we done the marketing as well. No, did we? Yeah, we did. I thought so. It's been so long since I recorded this. So yeah, guys, it's been a very positive episode, and we're gonna we don't have enough to upgrade again. So as we can see, our components, we might use component 1 for next race, and we need to start getting our claim level a bit higher, so we can start getting more sponsors. As you can see, we're 8th in the driver standings and 5th in the constructors, which is really good at the moment for us, for a starter team. So guys, if you enjoyed the video, like, comment, subscribe, smack the bell down below, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.